Hi everybody, welcome to the Cluttered Corner. I'm Katie Key, today with Breelan Angel. What a beautiful name, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a very pretty name.
I really appreciate that.
And not to mention, you're a very pretty girl.
Oh, thank you.
And I hear you have a beautiful voice. I haven't heard it yet, so we're looking forward to hearing your single later.
Hope so.
Tell me about it.
Well, I actually came up with the title when I was out with friends one night, kind of getting over a relationship, and that happened to just like filter out of my mouth, and someone said, oh, that kind of sounds like a hook to a song, and I was like, man, that does. So I put it in my phone and then took it to some friends in Nashville, and to Clay Mills in particular, and he was like, I love it, let's write it, and it fell out onto paper like that, so.
And then, of course, the title is Halfway to Wasted.
Yes.
Which I think a lot of us can understand and realize that they've been there too, I think.
Yeah, that's what I really like about the song, is that it is so real to what a lot of people go through. So it's always, someone's always going through a heartache. And whether we like to admit it or not, a lot of times drinking becomes the one thing we turn to. And, you know, not necessarily a bad thing. It's just to go out and have fun a little bit and forget about it for a while. So.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Exactly. So tell me, you're working on your CD and hoping to have that out when?
Hopefully February, March. Probably release one or two more singles before we start pushing the album. And we're going in the studio in a couple weeks to lay down some more tracks.
Fun.
Yeah.
Now, you're writing with people from Nashville on a regular basis?
I feel like I really kind of split my time going back and forth, because I do all of my touring in Texas. This is where, you know, the fan base is, and then the writers I connect with in Nashville I write with consistently 3 or 4 times a week to keep getting out material. Sometimes I just go out there to write, you know, just for whatever, not necessarily for me. It's nice to get that little break.
Performing side of it, obviously you've said you love being on stage.
Yes.
Have you had a moment, an event that you've done that you just stood back and went, wow, I just did that? That was me up there?
My first moment was at the Crosby Fair and Rodeo last year.
Okay.
There was, I want to say they had around like 4,000 people there, maybe a little more, and it was opening for Casey Donahue, and that was my first real performance with tons of people. It was close to home, so I got a great audience, you know, home friends. And when we finished that show, I walked off stage and I was like, holy cow, this is where I'm supposed to be. It was, I mean, the energy and just the environment. It was, everything about that night was insane.
That's awesome.
Yep. And then I had one 2 months ago when I opened for Loretta Lynn. That was a moment.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
No. That was a day that I was just, I mean, all day long I was, this isn't real. I mean, the moment I got the phone call that I was even getting the opportunity, I burst into tears. The whole family. So that was the second moment. I mean, I feel like each time there's something that I look at and I'm like, wow, you know, we just completed a show and that was so fun. You're kind of riding on that high. But
yeah. Well, that is really, really cool. So, did she have any words of wisdom for you?
She was really sweet. You know, she just said, you look great. You sounded beautiful. Like, you know, and I just thanked her for having me, because what an honor to open for such a legend.
Oh, kidding.
She was so cute in her big dress. I told Mom that's what I'm wearing when I get I loved it. I think it's awesome.
That's great. Well, where do people go if they want to find out where you're going to be performing next, or to find out more about the CD?
Definitely check out my Facebook. Check out my websites, my .com, Reverb Nation, Twitter, Instagram. I post everything on all of those sites. And it's easy.
All right. Thank you for coming to the corner.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Every shot's like a bullet to a memory. I'm loading this gun up with whiskey.